From Channel 4 News, this is a News Extra brought to you by Kastner Knott.
Good morning, everyone. Some nice weather in our forecast as we begin a new month. Sunny and warm, a high of 80, at least for a couple of days. Let's check the radar. We're scanning 200 miles in all directions, all clear this morning, 62 degrees at 7:25. Now reporting on traffic, Richard Thomas says there's one accident, Otter Creek near Franklin Road. A Nashville man is in stable condition this morning at Vanderbilt Hospital after being shot by a Metro police officer. Police said the man will likely face charges later today because he pulled a gun on another officer. Two patrolmen answered a call for an officer at 1809 Lakehurst Drive near Shelby Park about 11:30 last night. Police say the officers were invited inside by a woman who answered the door, but were surprised by a man also inside.
When the police arrived, Officer Lash and Mann, they were met at the front door by a female. She told them everything was all right and that she didn't call the police. And so they asked her if there was a man there. She indicated there was a male inside the house. When they entered the door, this man appeared with a gun pointing at one of the officer's head, and Officer Lash drew his weapon and fired 2 rounds, striking the individual, and is in Vanderbilt Hospital, and I understand he's in stable condition.
Police have not released the man's name. Officers say he was armed with a .22 caliber revolver. Some lawmakers are talking about hiking the state sales tax to avoid cuts in education funding. Legislative leaders met with the governor yesterday after he recommended another round of school budget cuts because of slack tax collections. $8.7 million will be cut from Metro school budget. And last night, Nashville's mayoral candidates debated ways to recoup from the cuts. The three spoke to the Metro Nashville Education Association.
So the first responsibility of the new mayor has got to be to make those steps which convince the electorate that their money is going to be spent with wisdom.
Nixon says once that's done, voters won't have a problem raising taxes to pay for better schools. But Phil Bredesen told the gathering that better management is the key to better schools, and that giving more decision-making powers to individual schools is the best place to start.
It is the management technique which I believe works the best. It's been my experience that it's very difficult to solve problems out of some central office somewhere.
Joe Driscoll has a different idea, taxing companies with more than $10 million in sales 1/20th of 1%.
That would release $100 million to the budget. And my first priority out of that budget would be schools.
But no mayor can walk in and solve the school's problems, primarily because the mayor doesn't have control over school budgets or school operations. The council and school board have that control. The forecast after this.
Now that's a cool dude, dressed in an Ocean Pacific swimsuit and knit top. And what a cute girl dressed in Malu shorts and a Royal Deb top. Oh, and that must be Mom and Dad. Check out Mom's new clam diggers by Cricket Lane, just $18.99. And Dad's got on his favorite Levi's darker shorts and shirt. Great looking family, and everything they're wearing is on sale at Kastner Knott. It's time to shop and save on that new summer look at Kastner Knott's May sale.
Now for a check of the weather. Currently in Nashville, mostly cloudy. Will turn sunny though. 62 degrees, winds from the south at 5, barometer 30 and steady, humidity 93%. The forecast for today, partly sunny, a slight chance for an afternoon shower, a high of 80. Winds from the west 10 to 15. Tonight, fair and cool, low 48, winds from the northwest 5 to 10. And tomorrow, sunny, high of 80, low tomorrow night 50. More news at 8:25.
This has been a Channel 4 News Extra brought to you by Kastner Knott.